G'day guys, Vindicated Jones here. Today is just a quick video about something I took for granted and just thought everyone already knew. But apparently, to my surprise, a few commanders, mostly new ones, didn't know about this, so I decided to make a quick tips video. You know those little circles around stars and planets that appear in your HUD? And no, I don't mean orbit circles. Ever wondered what they were for? If you do know what they are, then you probably don't need to watch this video. If you don't or don't realise how useful they are, don't worry, apparently you're not the only one, but it is something you should probably know. Let's start with the stars first. The big circle that surrounds stars at various distances from its outer edge is the point where you can no longer fly in supercruise. Cross this boundary and you'll be forced out of supercruise and into normal space. Pretty simple, right? So why is it important? Well, certain stars have a much larger outer diameter boundary, especially neutron stars. Recognising this boundary will help prevent dropping out of supercruise and most likely taking heat damage when trying to re-enter supercruise or do a system jump. It also gives you a point to aim for when speed scooping stars on a long multi-jump route. It allows you to visually calculate your minimum scoop distance easily, collect as much fuel as possible, and line you up for the next jump. Okay, that's great for stars, but what about moons and planets? It's pretty much the same thing, isn't it, right? Well, putting it simply, yes. The outer diameter circle around a planet denotes a boundary where supercruise will fail and you'll be dragged into normal space. So how is this important? Well, other than the obvious, you can use this point to guide you when you want to use planetary braking when coming into a station. Let's face it, we have all sometimes come in way too hot when approaching a station, overshoot, and then have to perform the loop of shame to head back. It's annoying, and if you're in a big slow ship like a cutter, it's really time consuming to try and loop back. A lot of commanders have already figured out that you can sometimes use a planet's gravity to slow you down so you don't overshoot. Using this circle around a planet gives you a good point to aim for so you don't accidentally bounce at the planet and get pulled from supercruise. Which then brings us to landable planets and moons. If you have horizons installed, then you will notice something a bit different to landable planets and moons when approaching them. You will notice that there are now two circles, not just one. The outer edge is where you enter the planet's orbit and where your HUD changes from standard supercruise to orbital cruise. Basically, your HUD is now showing your position on the planet and your height above it. So what's the inner circle? Well, that's the point you'll come out of orbital cruise and enter glide. This one can be a little more tricky to judge correctly, but with a bit of practice, you will learn how to best judge the distance. So how is this useful? Well, let's say you're looking for alien ruins or some other point of interest that only has planetary coordinates. Well, you can now better judge your altitude and speed when getting close to your coordinates. As the closer you get to the inner circle, the slower your speed will be, giving you better chance to avoid overshooting your mark. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this quick tips video and it may have given you some new information. If you already knew all of this, then cool, I think most commanders do, but for those who are new or inexperienced, this could be useful to know. If you have learned something or enjoyed the video, please smack my like button until it can't take it anymore. It loves it. It's a dirty little thing. And if you haven't already, god damn it, subscribe. It's medically proven to make you a better combat pilot. Here's some more begging. The boss, well, you know, the missus, says I need to earn more money. Something about a shoe collection. I don't know. And don't forget to add me on social media because it's social and media-ish. This is Vindicated Jones signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all out there in the big black.